Hello and welcome. This is Audrey here from Creative Vision Coaching, and welcome to the 21-day People Pleasing Detox course. Now, today we are going to cover a very important topic, which is don't say yes when you actually really want to say no. Now, why we're starting the course with this particular topic? Obviously, this is for when we have challenges in saying no, and that is pretty much the first I would say the obvious identifier for people who are people-pleasing to feel discomfort, to feel uneasiness when they get requested to do that extra work or stay back or go beyond their means and to say no. And it could be so dangerous, like people go through extreme burnout and never been able to focus in their work or focus on their family because they are not able to say no to the request. Now, I used to be stuck in that kind of situation in my previous work, which was my corporate world. And I found it hard to say no. And as a result, I would go to places which I didn't want to go. And then I would be over the weekend because I wanted to please my friends. I wanted to be the cool one. And then when I would end up going there, I would not get enough rest. And I didn't know by then that I was quite an introvert and I needed time to recover from, hanging out with people. I just needed that alone time before I could recharge so that I could be available on Monday onwards to focus fully on work. And then I would be tired and took the whole week to still recover. My performance at work would be compromised. So it's just that ripple effect went on and on and on. And that's why it's so important to really say no when you really don't want to do certain things. And without feeling guilty about it, without feeling like you're upsetting somebody or you're putting someone else first or, afraid of conflict, afraid of what people will think, people will say. Just saying no and prioritizing you if that is in favor of you. Not just saying no just for the sake of it, just because you want to be the narcissist and not help people and not really participate in anything. It's really saying no when it is compromising your lifestyle or your energy or your effort or time with your family, the much needed time with your family. So there are huge benefits in saying no because then you will focus on you. And there is a beautiful quote by Steve Jobs, which really highlights that. It's only by saying no that you can concentrate on the things that are really important. And just imagine how much time you will make for yourself to do what you always wanted to do, for the things that you always wanted to encourage in yourself, the painting or that really close friend that you wanted to always visit, but you never got a chance to, or that journal that you wanted to write in, a movie that you wanted to watch, or just spend time just listening to that beautiful music that will help you to recharge. Now, there are so many benefits in making time by not giving your precious time for things that don't matter to you. So are you ready? Are you convinced that you may want to say no at some places? So let's deep dive into it. I've prepared a beautiful booklet for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share so that I will go through it. Now, how to say no is a 5-step strategy. And I want you to know the 5 steps very well as a result of the booklet. So you can click on the link below and download the booklet. Alrighty. So here's my beautiful, gorgeous booklet that is available for you. So there are 5 steps in saying no. And for that, really not giving in to the response of your subconscious and saying yes and get all the fears come in, what we do is we delay giving the immediate response. That is the step 1. So next time you find yourself in a situation where somebody is asking you to either stay back at work for some extra work and help them, when you're really tired and you want to go home and be with your family, or somebody is asking you to attend a party which you don't want to attend, or somebody is asking you to go along with them somewhere. Whatever the reason is, whatever they are asking of, if it is something that is not aligned with your values, it's not aligned with your purpose, if it's not aligned with what you want your life to be like in the next hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever the week looks like, then the first step is delay giving response. So let's delay giving response and then identify the possible options. Second step. So identifying either yes or no, or maybe half an hour. Maybe I'll stay back for half an hour. That's all I can do. Is that okay? So really identifying those options and then forecasting the consequences of those options. You need to make a well-educated decision. Now, this will only happen when you give yourself that little bit of a time. So delaying time, delaying response is a very important key. And then when you go to the fourth option, that is the fourth step, which is select the best option, which will be the better one after you've made the educated guesses about what each option will take you to, and then respond with affirmatively. So assertively. So say yes and stick to it. Say no and stick to it. Or say 1 hour or half an hour, or I will do this much and not the rest of it. Stick to it. So this is the steps 1 to 5. Now you will ask, how do I delay response if it is on the call? What do I do? So what I've done is I've taken care of you. Let's move. So buying time to respond on telephone, you can just ask, hey, hang on a minute. Can you give me a little bit of a time? Is it okay to wait for a couple of minutes, or can I give you a call back? Can I put you on hold? Can I call you back? There are so many ways you can actually excuse yourself. Now, other one is, it could be tricky when you're standing in person. So the similar answers apply when you're in person. What if they ask you to make a decision right then? Tell them, I'm not in a position to do it right now, but hey, I will get back to you. And give them a time and get back to them in that time. So they start trusting that when you say you will get back, you surely do. Now, there are so many different phrases. I've listed 6 phrases which you can go through. There is also some amazing examples listed here. So make sure you go through the booklet and make sure you let us know how you went. Where did you notice yourself giving in? Where did you notice yourself starting to become aware and delaying response? And how did that make you feel? What was it like to delay the response for the first time? To really think about the options. We are so excited to hear from you how you went in the step 1. And stay tuned for video number day 2 or step 2, you may call it. So click on it after, not right now, after you finish listening and implementing this step. Alrighty, see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.